So you won't always have a soundtrack from your clients to use when you're producing your animatic. You'll often need to record your own scratch track, or also known as a temporary track. So just remember, your animatic will always be better and a lot more accurate when you work with a voice track, because the recorded voices can actually inspire your artwork because of the acting or the volume or the length of the clip. Now, if you've got an audio recording program that you prefer, go ahead and record that and just save the files and import them in, as we've talked about in other movies. But if you want to record something directly into the software or just add a quick audio piece really quickly, you can record it in. And it's not necessarily obvious on how to do it, so let's go through it real quick. And let's go ahead and record directly in. So I want this to go onto soundtrack 2 because I want it to overlap what I have at soundtrack 1 just a little bit. Notice there's a dark gray bar in track 2, so I know that's where it's going to go. I'm going to right-click in that track, and I'm going to come up here to record sound. All right, so I can name my sound before I record it. Now, this character here on the right, his name is Reese. So let's go ahead and call this Reese Pickup. All right, and then I can select, just like when we were importing audio, we get the choices. I want it in the current soundtrack because I've selected the right one. I want it to start at the current frame because I've set that. And I want to fill available frames but not overwrite anything because I don't want to lose something I might have already recorded and edited into my soundtrack. So let's go ahead and record something really fun here. Mom said that lynda.com is the best training on the web. All right, let's see how that sounds. Mom said that lynda.com is the best training on the web. Sounds good to me. So let's go ahead and select OK. And notice it pops up right on my audio track. But look, see this flat line before the waveform starts? Mom. All right, so I can get rid of all of that. So I'll click on the front, drag it over, and I'll adjust my animatic. Because notice that panel was too long. I want it to just cover over beautifully. So let's take a look and see how that sounds. I'll click on play up here. Mom said that lynda.com is the best training on the web. You know what? That absolutely works for me. So notice here that I can't see the file name because this track is selected. As soon as I click off of it, Reese Pickup shows up there. Yep, so we are good to go. So just remember that the more expressive you are when you're recording your scratch track, the better your animatic is going to be. And it's so handy to be able to record directly onto the timeline. And you'll find during production that you're bound to add little bits of audio throughout, and it's just going to make your animatic that much stronger.